there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. To return to roam forward. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Ford. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They're going play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd comeback player of the year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers. I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Burrow setting up the play action. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, Hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. To the air again. It's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Taken in by Noah Fant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down, Cincinnati.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On third down, here's Burrow. This throw is caught. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Burrow from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Ford straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another one for Ford. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Here's the snap on 4th. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Target here to Njoku. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
From the gun, it's Ford. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up a throw. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. David Njoku, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's got it up to midfield and into Brown's territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They'll run again with Brown. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it on 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Browns and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Ford. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 28. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action on 1st. He lobs it deep middle. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. His 1st target doesn't lead to his 1st catch. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He's going to throw this one. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Burrow's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB, He wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Bengals.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Brown will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is Ford. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running left, here's Ford. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
50-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running is Ford. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dex Hill up for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. Catch made left side by Judy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ford. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Carter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. This is Ford on the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie things up at 14. after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Burrow out of the shotgun. He keeps it and takes off. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Burrow on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning the tight end now. From the 44 here on 2nd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. To throw again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. To the air again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They just get the play on. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Burrow on the play action. Continuing to move past the 45. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
A gain of 15. And the Bengals 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Brown on the inside give. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Chase. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. One play action here. Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down, Bengals.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set up now for first and 10. Burrow dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
A run with Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns, 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. A give now to Brown. Have him gain up about a handful there. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Burrow on 1st down. He's got it at the 5. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, a gift of 4. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Cleveland, 1st down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to, explode through.
Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give up the middle to Ford. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Third and a lone yard coming up. There's a dive up the middle. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still first down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. Looks like 2nd down and 12 coming up.
Brings
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Man in motion, headed right. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Burrow to the air now. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Forward, straight ahead. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw here on 1st down. His top target, Njoku, has another one. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On the slant, complete to Judy. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch, well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives the Browns a 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Burrow finds Higgins for another grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, a give to Brown. Broke through the tackle. They got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Burrow back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So third down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Ridiculous! Take him out! What are you guys doing?
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
On first down, here's Burrow. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground, Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals leading by 5. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. He's got Gesicki complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Now it's Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
First down, Cincinnati.
They are now set for 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Going with Brown on the ground. He picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. And now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.